feel? Now he came in at 8, and then he was sort of on 40 with only a couple of batsmen going. When did you start thinking, oh, 500?
To be honest, I wasn't really thinking about it until when I got to 80. Obviously, the partnerships was more crucial than anything else, and trying to extend our batting today. So that was probably on top of my mind at the time, and I think probably with 10 overs before we declared, a message came out to say that probably wanted to declare within that 10 over period. So look to try and get your 100 in that 10 overs, but doesn't have to be going for it. But I think just the way we went about our business today in terms of the partnerships, I think we've realised that how crucial the first innings is trying to get a bigger total as possible. So that was the goal. 450 is not the biggest, but it's a good start for the first innings.
It was sort of this plan to bat out as long as possible and wear out the pitch.
Yeah, I guess our target was to bat as long as possible, try and wear them down in the field and sort of try and catch them by surprise, towards the back 10 to 12 overs. But look, all credit to them, they played well in that 12 over period tonight. So it's going to be a lot of hard work. We know the wicket is pretty flat for the seamers, so the ease a little bit there for the spinners. But again, the game's probably going to speed up towards day 4, day 5. Tomorrow's going to be a crucial day to set up.
Jamie, what was the biggest challenge? The conditions or a particular bowler, or what was it?
I guess the biggest challenge were the spinners. Trying to marshal the partnership as best as possible, especially with Mornay. Myself and Vernon, we sort of played together a long time now, so we sort of understand each other's games. But I guess just marshalling that partnership with Mornay was crucial, and just to see how he applied himself today was exciting.
Some pitches you can't score quickly. I mean, if the situation had been different, if you'd had wickets in hand, would it have been? Can you score more quickly in those conditions?
You probably could. Look, it was a little bit difficult to score quickly especially in the partnership with Mornay, where they had all their fields back, and the minute I got off strike, it just became sort of dot. So that was a bit difficult. So that's, I guess, why we batted as long as we did. But again, like I said, first innings score, or big first innings scores, it's always crucial in these conditions.
What did it mean for you to score 100 in the subcontinent? I mean, obviously the spin thing is kind of a thing of the past now, but just in these conditions.
Yeah, it's always pleasing to get the 3 figures in these conditions. I think just more understanding my role within the team is probably more crucial. That batting at 7 and trying to marshal the lower order as best as possible has always been key for me. The hundreds will come, if I bat as long as possible. So I'm pretty pleased with getting the ton here today. But there's obviously still a lot of hard work to be done. There might be an opportunity for a job with the ball as well. So big 3 days to come.
You're not doing yourself any favours trying to get up the order, though, by making hundreds of the show. So, is it a job you enjoy, this batting with the flag? Presumably you prefer to bat 3 or something?
Yeah, I guess any top order batter would like to bat in the top 5 or something. But I think just understanding the makeup of our side at the moment, I think the best position for me right now would be at number 7, and giving our lineup good stability. Vern has been exceptional at number 8, so that gives us a big bonus. But yeah, I'm enjoying the role. I wouldn't say it's my best role, but I'm enjoying it.
Is the spin, you were out there the longest. The spin that's there, is it slow spin, or is there encouragement there for someone like Imran to exploit things on?
Yeah, it is a little bit slow. But again, like I said, I think it obviously will spit a little bit more towards day 4, day 5. It's obviously going to be crucial to set up day 4, day 5 for us. So again, like I said, tomorrow is going to be a crucial day. But for now, it's probably more spinning onto the rough than straight. So once you get a little bit more wear and tear on the wicket, you'll probably find a little bit more there for us.
Were you surprised at the well, if you thought that the Sri Lankan attack seemed at some point to maybe just try and all that other ideas, especially maybe a guy like Hero?
Look, it was obviously going to be difficult for them with one seamer now. So Herath and the off spinner were going to do the bulk of the job. But you sort of know what you're going to get with Herath. He's very good with his change of pace. He doesn't have too many variations, so you can sort of understand what he's going to give you. But the great thing about him is he doesn't give you any bad balls. So you gotta concentrate well, understand where your one options and your boundary options are. I don't think there was too many boundaries scored today. So again, the rotation of strike was pretty good.
I think there's still enough time in the game to force a result, one or the other.
I think so. Again, like I said, I mean, these conditions you find that the game just speeds up towards the back end. So, look, I think tomorrow is probably going to be the crucial day in setting up the game. So hopefully we can strike early tomorrow and make some inroads in the lineup.
One and Moko, when you were betting him, he seemed to be okay against Herath, but you seemed to shield him a bit more against the Juan Pereira. What was the reason behind that?
I probably more shielded him against the seamers. You know, there was a little bit of swing around for the seamers, so he probably looked a little bit more comfortable against the spin. But again, I was just trying to extend the partnership as best as possible. So I found that, you know, if I can face the bulk of the bowling, give ourselves a good chance.
Was you reaching your 100 his license to do some shoulders?
Pretty much, he couldn't wait for it. So. But yeah, look, great partnership and the way he stuck to it. And, you know, his defensive game was exceptional today, so it was great. Thank you.